Hello, welcome to the Posh Travel Blog. I'm Stuart.
I'm Christina.
And we're currently at Malaga Airport. We're about to join a flight, a through flight from Malaga Airport to London, London to Singapore, British Airways business class, Club World. So we're not going to film the Club Europe, but we are going to film the Club World.
Good.
So, but the reason we're flying from Malaga is for the price, and Christine's going to tell you all about that.
Yeah, it was just so much cheaper. Just a straightforward, the same flight from Heathrow to Singapore and back was just shy of £5,000 per person. But from Malaga, we found online through flight, and our baggage goes all the way through. So next time we see it, will be in Singapore. Was just over 2,000, just 2,400 and something.
£2,450 per person. But that includes the flight from Malaga to London, and then you get on the same flight that we would have got in London. I mean, how crazy is that?
So it's great, yeah. But just we were online about to confirm it, and there was a problem with the system, and I had to ring through to British Airways, and she quoted me 12,000. So, oh my God, I've got it online for just under £2,500 each. But she said, I said it's in euros. So just remember that as well. She quoted us in pounds, and then she switched it to euros, and it was,
thousands cheaper.
Thousands less, yeah.
So we're going to check in, enjoy Club World, back to London, and Club Europe, and then we're going to show you the lounge in London, and then we'll show you the flight, Club World, to Singapore.
That's it. The main event, obviously Heathrow and the British Airways lounge there, we'll film again. So
looking forward to it.
Showing you our journey.
Here we go.
So we've had a really comfortable flight, Club Europe from Malaga to Heathrow. It's about a 2.5-hour flight. We've had champagne and a nice lunch and cheese and a really nice service. You get sort of 3 seats for 2 of you here on the Club Europe. And we're just on our final approach to Heathrow. So we'll keep you posted, show you the business class lounge at Heathrow, and obviously our flight to Singapore. So here we are, we've just arrived at Terminal 5, it's exclusive to British Airways, and we are in the British Airways lounge. It was really quick coming through when you're in transit, you have to go obviously through the security, but we're very friendly and really speedy coming through. The business lounge is absolutely heaving in here. We've just found the last table. I don't think the staff can cope. It was sort of covered in crockery. They've got a good display of food, hot and cold food, which we'll pan over and show you. It's a little bit sort of open, so everyone's kind of breathing over it. But it's busy.
So we've got to the departure gate. Don't know why, but they're changing the plane, and we're supposed to be taking off at 6:55. They've just changed it to 20:30. Now they've just changed it to 21:30, and now he said it might be 22 something. It's a real mess actually, because we were in the lounge and we rushed because we thought, we're running out of time, and it's miles to get here because you have to go on a train through from Terminal 5. It's a long time. We finally get here, and nowhere, not on one board, in the main departure lounge or no announcement in the club lounge, nothing, did they say the plane's delayed until we actually ran and got to the gate and found out that it was. So I'm not impressed with that.
So we have been told we can go back to the lounge. It's 20 minutes that way on the train again.
Can't be bothered.
No, and the lounge wasn't really much to write home about. It was really overrun, really hard to get a table. I like I say, all the food, lovely food, but it's all uncovered. People have got colds and coughing, and it's just
We didn't have
not
anything.
great. And then I went to the toilet, and it's sort of cubicles for men and women, but they were filthy, overrun, toilet paper everywhere over the floor, really dirty. So I'm really disappointed with British Airways. Oh my gosh, when you think of the Middle Eastern airlines, there's just no comparison.
So
Sorry.
far, not very good.
No, not
Let's see what the
impressed.
flight brings, if we ever get on it. So we've decided to go back to the business class lounge because it's going to be even later the flight now. So there's no point sitting around in there on a hard chair. I was going to say something rude then. So we're on this train. There's Christina. There's all the other passengers. Oh dear. So the saga continues. Thank you, British Airways. So we go to the desk and say, right, it's going to be 3 hours. Can we go back? And they say, oh yeah, go back on the train. So we get back on the train, and guess what? Now we're treated as arrivals, so we've got to go through security again and empty all our bags. And the last time we came through, we had to empty both of our hand luggages.
Thing that's been
Oh no, yeah, you have.
Yeah, so
This is a nightmare.
really
I mean, that is so out of order.
It's torture.
I mean, I'm so annoyed about it. British Airways, what a joke. So we're back in the lounge. Yes, we had to go back through the security, and Christina had bought in Malaga Airport. Obviously, we've done the connecting flight. She bought a 200ml bottle that was in a sealed bag, but the girl at security at Heathrow opened the bag. So, and of course, then we've had to get the head of security there to explain all the situation to get this item of whatever it was Christina bought through. So now we're sitting in the lounge, and I said to the people, the board still doesn't say delayed, it says go to gate C56 or whatever it is. The staff at the front didn't even know, and we just explained to them, I'm really angry about it, and really told them straight. And then this couple was standing next to us. She said, we're the same, no one's told us anything, we've just been through all that again. They took our hand luggage off us because I'd bought quite a few things in the duty free, so they took the hand luggage off them and checked it in, so I bet she's not happy about that. So what a shame for her, but luckily we only did one thing when we managed to get it through. So, and we saw other people complaining downstairs, so what on earth is happening? British Airways, please sort this out, this is ridiculous. So now we're going to sit here and find out and wait, and I just said to them, so what time's the flight? And she said it's scheduled for 9:30. And I said, so what happens if it's 10:30? Will it go on the board? I said, will you make an announcement in the business class lounge for the people who are on the Singapore flight? And I thought, oh my God, I just said to her, we fly Emirates and Qatar and Etihad, and this is second rate in comparison. I'm sorry, British Airways, bad. So we've made it onto the plane. The departure is at 10 o'clock, and hooray. And we're in our seats, but we'll show you them in a minute after takeoff. But we're in this really weird configuration seat where when you're asleep at night, the person to the side of you has to climb over you. So anyway, I'll show you that later. But here's Christina. Hold on. There she is. Yeah, so, and that's looking down the plane. It's not very nice, really, when you compare it to those other airlines that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, but I'll just show you in a minute. Once we take off and the dividers go up, I'll show you everything. So we've taken off, and now we are just over the... that's where we are. Well, it looks like Kent in the UK. So that's where we are at the moment. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it's a bit of an odd configuration in that when you're in the chair, where the footrest comes down, I'll just show you, that comes down, so your feet go on it, but then of course the other person's just there, so in the night, they've got to climb over your legs. So that's really odd. We've got a privacy screen here, which I just put up, so you're not disturbing your neighbour, because I'm actually facing a stranger at the moment, so that's why we put that up. And we've got the seat controls here, and it goes down to a flat bed, which will be lovely. And there's also a little drawer here, and I'll put your few bits in there. Yeah, there's Christina.
Oh, a little amenity bag here, and in there are some Elemis products, hand lotion and lip balm and gloves. Sorry, it's been a long day. Socks and an eye mask, so various bits in there, and a toothbrush, and socks. And then in here you get a mattress topper. It's a very thin mattress topper, and a nice soft duvet.
You also get a pack of headphones, noise cancelling headphones, I think. And this is where the table is, just here. Yeah, that table comes out there. And there's a little handheld control here as well to operate the television. And you've got on the television, there's films, quite a few movies, TV shows, a moving map. Show you on here. Mine doesn't actually work at touch screen, so you have to actually get the handheld thing to make it work, so that's not great. Yeah, Christine's going to tell you about the menu, that's another thing.
So here's the menu. There's not much point in showing you because it's changed. The menu's completely changed. So Stuart was really excited because they had lovely Herefordshire beef fillet steak, but that's been swapped to a lamb railway curry. So I don't know what a railway curry is. And the chicken in black bean sauce has been swapped for I think a prawn curry. So a little bit disappointing on the main courses. Starters, there's smoked salmon, avocado tart, timbal, and an Italian burrata or a celeriac soup. And then various desserts, cheese and biscuits, a nice choice of wines, a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, and some nice red ones and some nice cocktails.
Yeah, but the thing is, when we got on board, usually on other airlines that I keep mentioning, you're brought a lovely menu. Well, actually, that's a menu, but they ran out of menus, so our neighbours, Christina's neighbour, gave his menu to her. We never got a menu. And no pre-dinner boarding drink.
No,
usually you get brought a lovely glass of champagne or
water or juice
welcome
or
drink on board. Nothing.
No.
I mean, TUI charter flight gives you that.
Yeah.
And so we got no pre-board. I mean, it's not great, really. And then she said that the menu, like Christina just mentioned, they haven't got the food on. So they get you. Well, we've got a railway lamb curry. I said, what's that? She said it's a lamb that's been hit by a train. Don't make me laugh. That was hilarious. So, as the food comes, we'll show you what they bring. Dying to know what this railway lamb curry's like. Yeah. So, but no, not really impressed. I have to say. The seating configuration's not great. Someone has to climb over your legs. They haven't given us a menu or a pre-dinner drink. They didn't have the menu choices. And then the people next to Christina didn't get their first choice of the new choices, so that wasn't very good either. Yeah, I think at least we can lay down, that's something. But, I mean, these tickets are expensive. You know, it's one of the most expensive options, really. So, anyway, we'll show you as we go along. Well, I've got my coat out because it's freezing. I'm sitting under a draft here, so it's not great. But we've been on an hour and we haven't had one drink yet. God. We've travelled extensively on lots of business class flights, and honestly, this is falling way short of where it should be, especially at the price. Madness. So, dinner's been served. That looks quite nice. I've put my coat on and zipped it right up, and we have complained because it's like sitting in a fridge. The ladies switched the heating up, but it's not working. It's blowing literally down on us, down on me and Christina. So cold. It's literally, you know, when you open the freezer door and the cold air comes on you, that's how it is. So it's not very pleasurable. It's been a disaster, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'll just show you the food. Ready? So we've got a little salad there. Looks like a Greek salad with some peppers in there. This is the salmon and avocado. What do they call that? Terrine? Salmon and avocado, with like a layered thing, which is looks quite nice. And this is the railway lamb. So well, and I've got a glass of wine as well, but so we'll try it and I'll let you know how we get on. So we'll show you the seat. Christina's still eating. She's had fresh fruit for dessert. Fresh fruit. There's a small bowl. It was melon, pineapple, blackberry and things like that. So, okay, so I'll show you how the seat works. So, this comes down like that. There's my duvet. And then you press this. It's working, thank goodness. And actually, we were freezing cold. Well, the crew have sorted it out and they've turned the temperature up, so this area is lovely and cosy now. There we go. So we have a bed. This is like a small mattress topper and a duvet. And I am going to get in it now because actually, to us, it's 12:30 at night, but Spanish time's 1:30 in the morning, so I'm ready for my bed. So we'll probably say goodnight now and see you for breakfast on approach to Singapore.
Morning, everybody. We slept really well. The beds are super comfortable, so that was fantastic. Sort of made up for all the bad, actually. So yeah, I had a good 6 hours sleep, straight sleep. Could sleep some more, but thinking we'll be awake all night tonight when we arrive in Singapore. So just freshened our teeth. We've ordered peppermint tea. The staff have been fantastic in the service, and like I said, the beds are super comfortable, and really that is the main thing about the journey in business class. So yeah, feeling a little bit better about it all. So we have an hour to go before landing in Singapore. Breakfast has just arrived. Fresh fruit, it looks lovely, and berry compote there, freshly squeezed orange juice and tea, so lovely. And Stuart's got his main course for breakfast, which I'm not sure if it's an omelette. Looks really nicely presented though. Watched a lovely film. Oh my gosh, was it the young woman crossing the channel, the first woman to cross the channel? So it actually brought me to tears. It was such a good movie, really was fantastic.
So we're on our descent into Singapore, so we should be there in about 20 minutes. Mixed feelings on the flight.
Yeah.
The start was horrendous, as we've shown you, and it was cold, but they managed to sort the heating out.
Yeah.
But the actual staff have been really nice, lovely staff, really good crew, and that has made it.
And very comfortable, hasn't it? They say the beds.
The bed's been comfortable as well, yeah.
So would we become British Airways again? Not our first choice of airline,
No.
unless the price was particularly good, and of course
Which
we might consider it.
It isn't usually particularly good on British Airways, they're quite expensive. So just to summarise, people go on here because it's a direct service, which I can appreciate from London, which is really excellent, but you have got Singapore Airlines as a comparison. But we do like the Middle Eastern airlines, Emirates, Etihad, Qatar, so we'd probably be our first choice with a break in Dubai or Abu Dhabi.
It just depends on convenience and what you're looking for in the flight.
Yeah, but
certainly the actual flight itself has been fine.
The staff have redeemed it.
Yeah.
The staff have been excellent. Yeah, sorry, we keep getting interrupted because we're trying to video in the middle of the corridor. But anyway, yes, the staff have been good, and the bed's been comfortable, which is most important on a long haul flight. And we had a brilliant film, didn't we? So yeah, that's the end, I think. I'll let you say goodbye to Christina.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We're actually joining a cruise ship in Singapore. We've got one night pre-cruise day. We're joining Crystal Cruises tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that video. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and please subscribe to our channel, Posh Travel Blog. Thanks again, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.